You know, dogs are pack animals, and just like humans, they thrive on connection. This connection is not just a luxury for them, it's a fundamental need. They want to be part of the pack, and for them, that pack is you, their human family. Your presence gives them a sense of security and belonging. So, when your dog checks in on you, it could simply be their way of saying, "Hey, pay attention to me." It's their way of seeking reassurance and love. They crave your attention like a plant craves sunshine. Just as sunlight is essential for a plant's growth, your attention is vital for their emotional well-being. Maybe they're feeling playful and want to engage in a game of fetch, which is not just fun but also a great way for them to exercise and burn off energy. Or perhaps they're yearning for a good old-fashioned cuddle session. Physical touch is a powerful way to bond and show affection. Sometimes it can be your dog's way of communicating a more pressing need. They might be feeling anxious or scared and need your comfort. They might be trying to tell you they're hungry, signaling that it's time for their meal. Thirsty, indicating they need fresh water, or need to go potty, showing they need a bathroom break. Or maybe something's bothering them and they need your help. It could be a minor injury or something more serious. Think of it this way. Your dog can't use words to express their needs, so they rely on body language. Every gesture, every look is a form of communication. And checking in on you is a big part of that language. It's their way of making sure you're aware of their presence and needs. They're saying, "Hey, I need something, notice me." It's a call for your attention and care. By giving your dog attention when they seek it, you're not just fulfilling their basic needs, you're also nurturing their emotional health. You're strengthening your bond and building trust. This trust is the foundation of a happy and healthy relationship. It's all about finding that balance, that sweet spot where you're acknowledging your dog's needs while also establishing calm and assertive leadership. This balance ensures a harmonious and fulfilling companionship. Dogs are incredibly intuitive creatures. They're like emotional sponges, soaking up the vibes in their environment. They have this uncanny ability to pick up on our emotions, to sense when we're feeling stressed, anxious, or down in the dumps. So, if your furry friend notices a shift in your energy, a change in your demeanor, they might start checking in on you more frequently. It's their way of saying, "Are you okay? Is everything all right?" A calm pet, a gentle word, it lets them know you appreciate their concern but that everything is under control. When you're calm and assertive, your dog feels safe and secure. Let's face it, a bored dog is like a ticking time bomb of potential mischief. They need their mental and physical stimulation, just like we need our morning coffee. When those needs aren't met, well, that's when the trouble starts brewing. So, if your dog is constantly checking in on you, pacing back and forth, or generally acting restless, it's a clear sign they're bored out of their minds and they're looking to you, their fearless leader, to provide some much-needed entertainment. A nice long walk, a vigorous game of fetch in the park, even a mentally stimulating puzzle toy can work wonders in busting boredom. Remember, a tired dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog is less likely to be driving you up the wall with constant check-ins. Sometimes all it takes is a little quality time with their favorite human. Chapter 4. Communication Breakdown. Decoding the canine language. Dogs might not be able to speak our language, at least not in the traditional sense, but that doesn't mean they're not trying to communicate with us. They have their own unique way of getting their point across, and it's up to us, as responsible pack leaders, to learn how to interpret those signals. Checking in on you can be one of those signals, a way for your dog to communicate a need, a desire, or even a concern. It's their way of saying, "Hey, I'm trying to tell you something. Are you listening?" When do they usually check in on you? What's their body language like? Are they wagging their tail excitedly? Or are they pawing at you with a sense of urgency? It's up to us to learn their language so we can build a deeper, more meaningful bond with our furry companions. Chapter 5. Curiosity killed the cat, but it makes dogs fascinating. We've all heard the saying, "Curiosity killed the cat," but when it comes to dogs, curiosity is just part of their charm. They're naturally inquisitive creatures, always eager to explore the world around them with those big wet noses and wagging tails. So, if your furry friend keeps checking in on you, especially when you're doing something new or different, it's not necessarily because they're worried or anxious. It could simply be their curiosity getting the better of them. They want to know what you're up to, what treasures you're holding, what exciting smells are emanating from that bag you just brought home. Think of it this way. Your dog sees you as the center of their universe. You're the provider of food, shelter, and endless belly rubs. So naturally, they're going to be interested in whatever you're doing. Chapter 6. Protection Mode, Guardians of the Pack. Dogs have been our loyal companions for thousands of years, and throughout history, they've played a vital role in protecting their human families. From ancient times to the modern day, their loyalty and protective instincts have remained unwavering. It's ingrained in their DNA to be watchful, to be aware of potential threats, and to spring into action when their loved ones are in danger. This instinctual behavior is a testament to their deep bond with us. So, if your dog suddenly becomes more alert, more watchful, and starts checking in on you more frequently, it could be a sign that they've sensed something isn't quite right in their environment. Their heightened awareness is their way of ensuring your safety. They might have picked up on an unusual sound, a strange scent, or even sensed a shift in your own energy that suggests danger. Their senses are far more acute than ours, allowing them to detect things we might overlook. Dogs are incredibly attuned to our emotions and can often sense when we're feeling anxious or stressed. This sensitivity to our emotional state is another layer of their protective nature. Now, this doesn't mean you need to panic every time your dog barks at the mailman. Their reactions can sometimes be a false alarm, but it's always worth paying attention to their behavior. But it does mean you need to be aware of their heightened senses and trust their instincts. Building a strong bond of trust with your dog can enhance their protective abilities. They might be picking up on something you're not, something subtle that our human senses might miss. Trusting your dog's instincts can sometimes be the key to staying safe and secure. Dogs are pack animals, and within every pack there's a natural hierarchy. This hierarchy helps maintain order and ensures the pack's survival. Now, this doesn't mean your home needs to turn into a canine version of Game of Thrones, but it does mean that dogs have an innate need to understand their place within the pack structure. They look to their human family members to provide this structure. Sometimes, constant checking in can be a dog's way of testing the boundaries, of seeing where they stand in the pecking order. This behavior is a natural part of their instinct to find their place. They might be trying to assert themselves to see if they can get away with pushing the limits, especially if they sense any weakness or inconsistency in your leadership. This is why it's crucial to be a strong, consistent leader. Now, it's important to remember that dominance in the dog world isn't about aggression or brute force. It's about respect and understanding. It's about calm, assertive energy. This energy helps your dog feel secure and know their place in the pack. It's about setting clear boundaries and rules, and consistently enforcing them with love and understanding. This consistency helps your dog understand what is expected of them. Your energy, your decisiveness, your consistency, that's what creates a stable and balanced environment for your dog to thrive in. When your dog knows their place and understands the rules, they can relax and enjoy their life with you. Dogs might have a reputation for being tough and fearless, but deep down, they're just big softies who crave love, affection, and a sense of security. Just like humans, dogs experience stress and anxiety, and when those feelings bubble to the surface, they often turn to their human companions for comfort and reassurance. Checking in on you can be their way of seeking that comfort, of finding a safe haven in your presence. It's their way of saying, "I'm feeling a little overwhelmed right now. Can I just be near you?" A calm pet, a gentle word, it lets them know you're there for them, that they can find solace in your presence. But remember, we don't want to coddle them or shower them with excessive attention when they're feeling anxious. Your energy will transfer to your dog, helping them to feel safe and secure, knowing that their pack leader has everything under control. Sometimes the simplest explanation is the most accurate one. Dogs are social creatures and they thrive on companionship. They were bred over thousands of years to be our partners, our shadows, our furry best friends. So, if your dog is constantly checking in on you, following you from room to room, it might not be because they're anxious, bored, or trying to dominate the household. It could simply be because they enjoy your company. They want to be near you, to be involved in your activities, to share the same space and breathe the same air. Think about it. For dogs, being close to their human companions is a source of comfort, security, and pure joy. Now, while it's heartwarming to know that our dogs love spending time with us, it's also important to teach them independence. So there you have it. 9 common reasons why your dog might be checking in on you. Remember, every dog is unique, and their behavior is influenced by a complex interplay of instinct, personality, and environment. If you're concerned about your dog's behavior, it's always a good idea to talk to your veterinarian or a certified professional dog trainer. I hope this video has given you a deeper understanding of your dog's check-ins and strengthened the bond you share. Thanks for watching and keep those tails wagging.